Every Saturday, fourth engineers take sounding of all bunker tanks and report it on their weekly bunker tank sounding report. Why they do it? Why it is important for chief engineer? How they do it? Let us find out in this video. Now Jai Mata Di, see on board we have got this table. So over abhi for making, see normally we go through a booklet like I showed you before. Uske andar we see the values. Over there what the makers have done is the shipyard has done is they have put all the calculations over here in this Excel sheet. See, all the calculations have been put. So all that we have to do is we have to put how much is the first of all drafts, forward draft. So when we put forward draft, we get the trim over here. As I told you, trim is very important. Then we have to put list, because trim and list decide how much is the volume exactly inside. After doing that, then first of all we put this, then we put this, then after that these are the tanks. We have taken the sounding manually, as we will see in the video. So after taking the soundings, we come over here and we put. First of all, we have to tell them whether it was sounding or allege. Very important. भैया हमने sounding ले allege दिया. So first thing is, suppose we say this is sounding. So and we put sounding was say 10 meters. Automatically the volume is calculated. See, I'll show you. I'll make it. Guys, this is 150.5. This is 1.5 meters actually. Okay, so as soon as I made sounding 1.5 meters, that means when I put the complete sounding tape inside, the sounding tape was dirty till 1.5 meters. So that means if this is a tank, the oil was till 1.5 meters inside. So if it is 1.5 meters inside, the volume was automatically 62.547 meter cubes as per the correction of the trim and the list. Now see, we have got density. This is the density at 15 degrees centigrade, which was told by the supplier to us. But as soon as we put the temperature, now I told you that the temperature, see, is at 15 degrees centigrade, density was 0.9468. But with temperature, the density changes. Now they have put this formula automatically over here. Now see, I'll put the temperature and the density, which is the corrected density of the fuel right now, will change automatically. Say I'll put 20 degrees temperature. The density has become 0.94365. I'll make it 100 degrees, very hot. The density is going to see 0.893. If I make it less, say 5 degrees, the density is going to increase from this 0.9531. So the density has this is the density. So now this is the density of the fuel which we have measured, which is this volume. So when we multiply both this, we are getting the exact metric tons over here. So this is the mass of fuel that we have got, and similarly we get for all the tanks over here. For settling tanks, service tanks, we have got gauge systems fitted in our engine room, from where we get all these volumes. So this is how we got the how much fuel that we have actually right now. And this is the logbook figure, means that this is the figure that right now I have shown to the owners and everywhere. So that is how we get the difference. अरे मेरे पास fuel ज़्यादा है और I have got less fuel. So this is how it is calculated, and it is very important for us to know. This video is a part of Achievers package. Invest, learn, grow in life. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.